Hello, everyone. Dale Shadbegian here with Jim Dannhauser from Cape Cod SCORE. How are you doing today, Jim?
I'm pretty well, Dale. How are you?
Great, thanks. So today we wanted to talk about mentoring. As you know, at the magazine here, I'm really big on mentoring. I get help, give help when I can. People ask about cash flow and marketing and web design and HR. There's all kinds of things on people's mind. But, you know, we wanted to create a video that kind of talked about what about the folks who haven't come up for air, right? How can SCORE help these people? They're just like you just said it a minute ago, they're fighting the battles of that day. Mentoring doesn't have to be a big effort, right? You just said before that people can send emails, do it at their own pace. Give us some advice, like people that have stepped forward and received the help. And I've seen lots of people that get great help. What are some pointers for those folks who are thinking about mentoring? They're not sure what to do. They're like, give us a little bit, like how is SCORE and how are the mentors helping these folks?
Sure, I'd be happy to do that. Well, the first thing is that you have to realize that people think that mentoring is this huge, big undertaking because everybody's very busy in business. And they are, as I said before, fighting the fight of the day and just trying to get through that day to the next day, and don't want to take the time out to have a big mentoring process. But it's not that big a process. You can make an appointment and spend as little time as you'd like. Can send an email. I do email mentoring. So you can do it by email. You can do it by phone. You can do it by video chat. Hopefully someday we'll be able to do it in person again. You go in and have a very simple meeting with two business executives who are retired, who are doing nothing but trying to help you. It's completely free. And importantly, it's always very confidential. So you go in and you basically have a simple conversation about your business, where you are in your business, where you would like to be, and you get perspective on simple steps that you can take to try to improve your prospects for being successful in business. You may have one session in which you just get input from somebody for an hour and a half. It's very informal. It's not like going to a bank in a big committee. You sit and have a comfortable conversation with experienced executives who are volunteers trying to help you. And you then can continue with those people periodically if you would like, or you can just have the one session and be done with it if you've gotten the help that you need. So the thing to stress is it's not a huge time commitment. You are dealing with people who have a desire to help you. You are dealing with people who are doing it on a volunteer basis and it's completely confidential. And you get valuable insight from people who have been in your seat before in a very simple environment.
And as Mark says, I don't know if he made it up or he grabbed it from somewhere, but it's lonely at the top. Sometimes it's nice. I have mentor sessions a couple times a year. Sometimes I feel like it's a psychiatry session as much as, asking for advice. It's nice to know that you're not alone.
It's just great to have a conversation with somebody.
Right.
If you're fortunate enough in business to have a very good partner at an equal with whom you can have those kinds of conversations about important matters, that's great. If you don't, then having the ability to talk to somebody who understands your business and your position and has relevant experience, it just helps you. Sometimes it used to help me just to be able to talk to somebody, even if I didn't get anything positive in terms of feedback. But it caused me to think about where I was and where I wanted to get. And formulate the positions that I was in. Look, I get it. I was in a small company for a long time. You feel like you're hooked up to a fire hose and the water's on full blast. You don't have a lot of time to step back and think about things. But if you're going to be truly successful in business, you want to do something that's leading you to create value. And to do that, you have to make it part of your job to think about the intermediate and long term and to plan. Because you can't grow successfully unless you get lucky without planning for it. And having somebody that you can talk to on a very informal, confidential basis can really help you to develop the discipline to improve your business significantly. So that's what I think the biggest benefit about SCORE is. People who have been in your seats before, people who have run businesses before, people who have looked at all aspects of business before, and who are simply going to have a conversation with you about where you are and what you might do to help. And you can go back to them as often or as not often as you like.
Yeah, I definitely like that flexibility. But okay, this has been great. So I really appreciate you taking the time today to meet with us. You're a great supporter of local news, and I really enjoy all the webinars we do together. So thank you again, and we'll catch up with you soon.